Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tech Frost. Today I will be going over Pokemon Unite's so-called update details. Now, I do say so-called because, again, they don't give us any numbers. They kind of just tell us, "Hey, this is gonna work because we want it to." That's kind of how I feel about everything when it comes to Pokemon Unite right now. It's not like not a bad game. It's a very decent MOBA. I would say a very decent game in general overall, but it does have its hangups, and that is going to be something I'm going to talk about towards the end of the video. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a stab into the update details. So the details brought to you today are going to be bug fixes, text fixes, and shop updates. Shop updates, I feel like needed to be a thing. Like maybe every week, especially when the game first comes out. You know, everyone's going to be on it. Everybody's going to want more and more content. And I think they're doing an amazing job with releasing Pokemon tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 18th. They're going to be releasing, I think it's Clefable. I think so. Because I know they were showing the excellent support thing that they're going to do with her. Like, I think it's funny that they did that. That being said, let's get into these buffs and nerfs. Whoever is putting out their content needs to fully understand how MOBA content should be released, because when you buff or nerf somebody, people want to know numbers. They want to know speeds. They want to know all these things so that when they see it happening, they know that, hey, this person's going to be moving this much slower, or however they're seeing it. But they want better. That's the big thing. They want better, or worse, depending on the character's buff or nerf. We don't know what's good, what's bad, and what's ugly, because Gengar is supposed to got nerfed, but I still burst people, and I mean embarrassingly burst people down with Gengar. It's a nerf, but there's no numbers. So again, you got to do it on your own. You got to do your own research, which isn't a bad idea. Kind of a bad idea if somebody doesn't feel like doing that, because then they don't learn. They have to come watch people like me on Twitch, on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're streaming at, and see how good they do with those specific numbers. I will say the characters in here that need to be nerfed are getting nerfed in the second one, and there are some things that just don't make sense to me. You're going to hear it here now. So we're going to rock with number one. The first one is Crustle. Crustle gets a buff completely. Yeah, it's all just buffs. Stealth Rock, I'm going to guess because no one's using it that much, that, they want people to use it more, so they drop the cooldown on it. And the damage dealt has been increased. That being said, Rock Tomb, the damage dealt has also been increased. So the stun and the damage are going to be ridiculous on Rock Tomb for Crustle early game. But I don't. And all in all, I don't feel like Crustle really needs to be talked about. He's ridiculously strong. He's overly powerful, and he scares any new player with just overwhelming damage, sustainability, and speed. So it really just comes down to how good you are in certain aspects of the game to beat Crustle. He's a powerhouse, much like Snorlax used to be, but we're going to get into that here in a sec. The next one is Garchomp. Garchomp, the movement speed is changed. I'm going to guess what that means is that he's either slower or faster, but we don't know because they don't say what it is. They just say it changed. So a lot of this doesn't make sense still. Bulldoze, damage dealt to opposing Pokemon has been increased. That would mean Bulldoze is going to do more damage. Obviously, that's going to be a funny one to watch because I don't know a lot of people that actually use Bulldoze. Dragon Rush, on the other hand, is something that I see a lot of people using. And the cooldown has been reduced. Again, they don't give numbers, so we don't know. You're just gonna have to tonight go in and see what you can get out of it, and then tomorrow we will see exactly how far they've dropped it down. Speaking of Pokemon that need a nerf, needs nerfs, Slowbro. Ooh. Surf, duration of effects on opposing Pokemon decrease, which means that knockup and the slow afterwards. So the duration of the effects for Surf will be decreased. Knockups will probably not knock you up for as long, and the slow after the knockups will probably be shorter, which is good. They want people to get away from Surf, obviously, so they're buffing Scald. They're fixing a bug. Don't know what the bug was, but they're fixing the bug, and then damage dealt to opposing Pokemon increased. So they're obviously trying to get you to move over and play Scald a lot more. Surf has been really overused at Slowbro. There's no point in using Scoff for that exact reason. Moving on to the next one, we have Snorlax. Snorlax, he's been needing a nerf since the beginning also. I'm sorry, Snorlax is just, every one of his moves dial in perfectly, and he's extremely, and I mean extremely overpowered, but fun to play though. Fun to play. From what I'm seeing, Snorlax, the damage dealt from his Heavy Slam is going to be decreased. His block duration of effects on opposing Pokemon decreased, so that means the block will probably stun you, and then you'll have a faster chance of moving. Because I'm telling you, he would stun a team of 5 and stun them all the way back to their base damn near. It was ridiculous. So I like that they're decreasing the block on there. Flail move upgrade. They're not. No one knows the hell that means, but apparently Flail got an upgrade. I know that's kind of turning him more into a bruiser than he is a tank, but I mean, who's not a bruiser in this game that's supposed to be a tank? Unite move, Power Nap. The HP restoration is decreased. I like that. I really don't have to worry about him dropping, ulting, holding an entire team hostage pretty much, and just beating the crap out of us. And then popping back up with full health, ready to slam and kill 3 of us. Like, it's, I like the nerf on him. I want to see how well it's gonna do. But I do like the nerf on him. That being said, Greninja is next. Greninja is going to be a fun one. I like playing Greninja, as you see here. I am more of a jungler than anything else. Cinderace, Greninja, and Talonflame. Talonflame being my number 1. But Greninja getting a buff and nerf in a way. Smokescreen, move downgrade. I guess. Cooldown lengthen. So, I mean, it's going to be a situational use now. Water Shuriken cooldown reduced, bro. It's already reduced when you attack. That's going to be sick. Get you a muscle band and just go absolutely apeshit with Water Shuriken. Damage dealt to opposing Pokemon increase. Man, Water Shuriken's going to be disgusting coming up here later in usage. And double team cooldown reduced. I don't need to tell y'all what that means. They want you to go Shuriken double team. Surf Smokescreen is really, really strong right now, so it makes sense. They're trying to push everybody to playing different things, and they're trying to balance all the characters and balance all the moves. So, yeah. All right, at this point, you're going to see some bug fixes for moves, and just go ahead and dive through that. I really don't feel like they're really big differences. I mean, even if you played Cinderace's basic attack, what bug was it? I don't really know. Wigglytuff's ultimate move, or Unite move, Starlight Recital. I don't know what the bug was. They don't say what the bug is. So I guess Alolan Ninetales, Snow Warning, and Aurora Veil, they had bugs in them. Gardevoir, which makes sense, new Pokemon. Basic Attack and Psychic both had bugs. Cramorant, Hurricane, bugs fixed. So that's good. That's good. And also there was a stat decrease for a wild Pokemon, Avalug. Stat decrease. So I'm guessing there was a strong jungle Pokemon out there somewhere holding it down for all y'all junks, just destroying people. Okay, so that being said, battle items. Oh, thank God. So I'm going to go from the bottom to the top because I feel like I am happy about everything below. X attack, stat increase. I'm going to guess you're going to do more damage. We didn't say anything about the cooldown, so I guess it's going to stay the same. But you're going to do more damage. Fluffy Tail, for those who don't know what that does, it basically stops a jungle Pokemon or a wild Pokemon to stops it in its tracks, stops moving, stops attacking. Goal Getter, which is something I use all the time, it gives you it decreases the time it takes for you to turn in points. So say you're playing Talonflame, whose point goal timer is already short, you can pop that and it's almost damn near instant. And then eject button, thank God, stat decrease. I hope that means that the distance you are ejecting from is shorter, because that is just going to be the number one thing everyone's been using, and it extremely hurts because it's literally a 5-man team of that and that alone. So the last part of this video, I want to touch up on 3 things. Like I said, I was going to in the beginning. I want to touch up on 3 things that really need to be fixed in this game. Hopefully they touch up on this themselves. Share this video out to everybody you can, so that everybody sees it, and possibly this can get pushed up to them. These are just issues that I'm seeing. Zapdos needed to be nerfed, obviously, but the only reason I'm still saying it is because, oh my God, no one's doing anything about it. They're just kind of like, let's just wing it. Baron was like this at one point. It was not. Baron was, there was no way in hell people were worried about Baron. Now, I will say it kind of sucked. Like, having to worry about rushing to get Baron, but you didn't have to rush to get Baron. All you really had to do was capitalize and push lane. People lost the game while they were getting Baron. That's not happening while you get Zapdos, because it's all time based. It has nothing to do with pushing and finishing at the end. It's all about turning in points, which means honestly, I thought turning in points and stuff like that when I first heard about this last year was going to be a mini game. I didn't think it was going to be the actual game. So all you have to do is get Zapdos. It doesn't matter how many points you turn in. They go all turn in 100 points, and that is 500 points they turn in on you, and then they just go hit your jungle real quick, come back, turn in another 100 points. It's ridiculous. There's really nothing you can do once Zapdos has been taken besides killing them on the way there, and that's also probably not happening. Master players throwing games. You guys are gonna see this around the same time on the screen that I am showing it. It should say or it will say some stuff like as I started getting paired with people with master borders, it seemed like there was a huge influx of people who just didn't really care about the game, about how the game went. It was like playing in Great Tier all over again. Boy, if that alone should be a huge issue. Like Master Tiers should be dropped to Ultra, and there should be a reporting system for grieving. I don't know why they did this Sesame Street ABC reporting system. That you can report people for comms, but they don't have comms in the game. It says aggressive or a verbal assault. You can't verbal assault anyone in the game. No one can talk to each other. So the reporting systems should go the way League of Legends used to be. You can report someone for being bad, and I mean being bad at the game. Yes, I strongly believe in reporting people for being bad at the game, because that'll make you, 1, either play better, or 2, get knocked out of ranked. There's nothing wrong with that. Like if you're in veteran and you play really, really bad, and let's say you played with your friends all the way up to veteran, now other people have to either carry you or lose. Like I'd much rather just report somebody back down to the bottom, and then they learn how to play, they get their way up, and then they're perfectly fine. That's just me. That's just how I see it. I'd much rather have it that way. I know a lot of people are going to disagree on that, but y'all do what y'all got to do. I'm not going to go against y'all for any reason on that. I will also say, for the final thing about that, if you're a Masters and you're throwing games, hear me out. Scummy. Some scummy shit, bro. That is absolutely some scummy shit. Cut it out. It's not right. Nobody deserves to suffer because y'all just want to BS in games and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go to the last and final thing. This is something that I personally see and I don't like. The width of the skill in ranked. If you are a veteran like myself, you are playing anywhere between master and great and master. Great is the second rank, master is the final rank. It would be equivalent to grandmasters in League of Legends playing against plats or golds. That is atrocious. That is wrong. That is horrible. You are literally feeding great players to 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 the beast. Like, now master players may not be like ridiculously good right now in the very, like, not in the beginning. Master players, I've beaten master players back when I wasn't great, so it is possible. But I'm a veteran because I solo play. If I played on a team or I played with a group of people, I would not be veteran. I would be, if not masters, I'd be high into ultra right now. Again, this is me going to masters playing in solo. So team base, it just doesn't make sense. As you can see on the screen, it says I can play anywhere between great and master. I have friends I play with that are in great, and I'm pulling master level people. What? No, if they join, I can only pull. Oh, we can only pull ultra. That's the highest it'll let us go. Actually, no. If they join, the highest it'll let us go is veteran. But that's because it goes 2 up, 2 down. I think that's incredibly dumb. I think it should be cut down to 1 up, 1 down. Now that may make the times of games a little bit longer, but I'm willing to wait a little bit longer for a match that doesn't have me playing with a bunch of greats against a bunch of masters. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to have fun getting beat, not because I'm bad, but getting beat because there's no way for me to stop certain stuff from happening. So I don't know. That's just how I look at it, guys. Again, much nothing but love, guys. I just wanted to get this video out. I want to do another video about the alien infestation that is about to happen. Alien Fire Team. That comes out on the 24th. I plan on playing that on stream. If you have not joined, you're not a part of the Frost Force, go ahead, slide on over, hit that follow button, and after that, I should be streaming today here soon. I just wanted to get this video out first. That way you guys know that I am still streaming. I'm still posting videos, still doing all this stuff. But much love. You already know what I got to say. Stay motivated. Stay dedicated. Deuces.